Why Pondicherry is important for India-China cultural relations. Pondicherry, a small town on the south coast of India, may seem like an unlikely place to have played a significant role in the relationship between India and China. But for 27 years, this town had been the home and heaven of one man who dedicated his life to bridging the gap between these two ancient cultures, Professor Xu Fancheng. In 1951, Professor Xu Fancheng, a renowned Chinese scholar and translator, arrived in Pondicherry. He was immediately drawn to the spiritual teachings of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother, and dedicated himself to translating their works into Chinese. For 27 years, he lived in Pondicherry and devoted himself to this task. In addition to translating the works of Sri Aurobindo, Professor Xu Fancheng also translated ancient Indian texts, such as the Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Kalidas Meghdootam, and many more. He lived in Pondicherry, India for 27 years and made significant contributions to the study and understanding of Indian philosophy and culture in China. Professor Xu Fancheng's translations of Sri Aurobindo's and the Mother's works, including the Life Divine, on Yoga, Integral Yoga and Yoga Letter Set, have had a significant impact in introducing these teachings to China and promoting cultural exchange between the two countries. To understand how he, Xu Fancheng, is translating Sri Aurobindo's synthesis of yoga into Chinese characters, he's had to find new characters. It was very interesting. He must have invented characters. Chinese characters are made up of root signs, and the meaning changes according to the positions of the root signs. Mother's Agenda, 30th October 1962. The Mother wrote thus about him: a scholar who is at once an artist and a yogi. In addition to his work as a translator, Professor Xu Fancheng also played a crucial role in the development of Auroville, an international community in Pondicherry. He was a key figure in promoting the Auroville project to the Chinese-speaking nations. The Auroville Charter was handwritten by Professor Xu Fancheng, today which is kept at the Auroville Archives. He promoted the vision for Auroville as a place for cultural exchange between India, China and other nations, which continues to be realized today. On 10th March 2018, in memory of Professor Xu Fancheng, an international symposium was organized by the Chinese Embassy in India. On 21st December 2018, China and India came together in New Delhi for the first meeting of the China-India High-Level People-to-People and Cultural Exchanges Mechanism. China's State Councillor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi and India's External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj released essays in memory of Professor Xu Fancheng at the China-India Cultural Evening. On 26 October 2020, a new chapter in cultural exchange was written as the China-India Cross-Culture Studies Center was inaugurated. This landmark event was made even more special as it was named after the renowned cultural scholar, Professor Xu Fancheng. The Chinese ambassador, Sun Weidong, and the Chief Minister of Pondicherry, Sri Narayanasamy, were both in attendance to honor the legacy of Professor Xu and to celebrate the new center dedicated to furthering cross-cultural understanding between China and India. Professor Xu emerged as a bridge between different cultures. He translated German philosopher Nietzsche's books into Chinese and also wrote books such as Confucianism and the Corpus of Saying Zhao in English, introducing China's ancient classics to the world. A multifaceted personality, Professor Xu is also known for his hauntingly beautiful paintings. India-China relations, what is often lost and forgotten in contemporary discourse, is the deep spiritual and cultural bonding that binds the two ancient civilizations. The world of Upanishads, Vedas, Chinese sutras, and sage philosophers takes us to another realm where it's possible to get a deeper insight into the spiritual connections that link China and India. Through the tireless efforts of Professor Xu Fancheng, Pondicherry has become a symbol of the deep cultural ties that bind India and China together. His legacy continues to inspire people from all over the world to come to this small town and experience the richness of these ancient cultures.